This morning in Pet Care, we are talking about our furry friends and the effect that the fireworks may have on them. If you're a pet owner, you know exactly what we're talking about. Joining us this morning from Riverside Animal Hospital are Dr. Anna Portnoy. Good morning.
Good morning.
And hospital manager Krista Iacono. Good morning, guys.
Hi.
Who is this extra special guest that you've brought along?
This is Riggins. He is a golden doodle, and everyone at the hospital, all the clients and patients actually ask for him by name. He's a popular attraction at Riverside Animal Hospital.
And you were saying the hospital does offer cares for a lot of different types of animals.
We do. We have dogs and cats. Dr. Portnoy does farm calls, so whether in-house or at your farm. And Dr. Wright does exotics and small pocket pets, turtles, snakes.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, pets have gone so far beyond the traditional dogs and cats. So, Doctor, let's get to the point of why we're here today. Fireworks. We've been hearing a lot of them over the weekend. First and foremost, a breed like Riggins here, a larger breed, does that matter, the size of the dog, in terms of sensitivity to the fireworks?
It really doesn't. It can affect both smaller breeds, larger breeds. It doesn't seem to have any breed predilection. It's just some dogs, like people. Some people are afraid of flying. Some dogs, the noise really bothers them.
So when we do hear those noises, for a lot of dogs, I feel like they're very anxious. They're running around the house. We're not really sure how to comfort them. What do you suggest? What are some ways that we can help?
So for fireworks particularly, you know, fireworks, you usually know when that's going to occur, so it's very predictable. Unfortunately, the over-the-counter medications that people seem to try don't really work very well.
Okay.
You could see your veterinarian who can prescribe some medication. Some of the things is just to put the dog in a quiet area. I know that in our house we have a dog who's extremely afraid of both thunderstorms and fireworks. I put her in the bathroom with the fan on, and just not being able to hear those fireworks seems to really help. And just also being with them and knowing that it will pass. Thunderstorms are different because dogs have a sensitivity to barometric pressure and environmental changes much earlier than you and I do.
So that's kind of messing with them a little bit more.
Right, they're ramped up well before, so unfortunately medicating dogs for thunderstorms doesn't always work. The thunder shirts work quite well for thunderstorms.
Those are the vests.
Those are the
things.
vests. And basically it's hugging them. It's holding them close. So you could always hold your dogs close during this time of anxiety. Don't we all like that?
If they start to bark, does that mean that they're, you know, being aggressive towards the fireworks? Is that their call for help? What does a lot of barking mean?
A lot of barking could just mean they're more stressed out. It doesn't necessarily mean they're barking at the fireworks, or, you know, dogs are trying to communicate with you, and one way to do that is barking. So sometimes barking is a time of stress or fear. So again, I just think that if we just hold them and stay with them, that can also help.
It's really what they want, right? They just want a little love and a little comfort.
Right. If you don't mind, I did want to add something about my thoughts on taking dogs to these parades and fireworks. You know, there are a lot of parades now this time of year, and it's not a very good environment for dogs.
Good to keep
there are
in
a lot
mind.
of people, there's a lot of unpredictable behavior, and, you know, dogs sometimes will act inappropriately in times of fear, and I just wouldn't want to put them in those situations. And also the other thing to remember is that if you walk on a sidewalk in bare feet in the summer, it's really hot, and you're like this. Our dogs don't have shoes on, and to put them on a sidewalk or on a hot sandy beach, not a good idea.
Two very important facts, especially for this weekend ahead. It is hot out. There's plenty of parades and plenty of fireworks. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Riggins, thank you.
Thank you.
Good boy. Very patriotic, too. He had the bandana on and everything. If you want a link to their website, head on over to roadshow.com.